I want to talk about something that's really important and that really lately we haven't had to deal with at all. I'm going to call it the 6 do's and don'ts to keep you from blowing up a deal. I'm going to give you the tips at the end, but right now I want to go through what happens in a real estate deal. Our market has really changed. We went from a seller's market, now not so much to a buyer's market, to a more traditional market, which means that there'll be a house, it'll come on the market, probably not a bidding war. Some may still have bidding wars, but probably not a bidding war. And being able to negotiate that deal as a real estate agent. So what do you need to know? Conflict resolution and how to de-escalate a problem. It's not going to be all sunshine and roses now, just buyers not getting houses. It's going to be taking that contract from A to Z, understanding it, and being able to take the problems that come up. Real estate is full of conflict. Buyers, sellers, agents, and the whole cast of characters that comes with it to be able to close the deal. Almost all of those are pitted against each other. And we have to figure out a way, as a real estate agent, to reduce the stress. I have a couple really important things I want to talk about. Customers want to blame you. They're upset. They know it's not your fault, but in the emotion of it, and by the way, they are super emotional. When you're selling or buying a house and your financial part of it is at stake, you really want to make sure that something's not happening that's negative to you. So your emotions are high. So what happens is you call a real estate agent, and I can 100% tell you this has happened to all real estate agents. Maybe it's late at night, maybe it's early in the morning, maybe it's in the middle of the day, maybe you're at your son's baseball game. It doesn't really matter. They're going to call you and they need to vent. They have to get the emotion out. They have to talk about how bad something is that's happening. You need, number one, to stay calm. Stay calm and don't take it personally. They may be swearing at you. They're angry, they're upset, they're emotional. So they're going to vent it out to you. I need you to remember when they're doing this to stop making statements and to start asking questions. Let them vent it all out. Let them get all the information out. Don't interrupt them. Let them flow all the way through it until they really burn themselves out on what's happening. Don't argue with them. Be empathetic. Understand that this is something that's very difficult for them. You can't be emotional. Real estate agents cannot be emotional. We need to stay the course for them. Don't assign blame. Don't assign blame on yourself. Don't assign blame on them. Don't assign blame on the other parties in the deal, because you're trying to make this deal come together. If you blame someone, then you create a bad guy. We don't want a bad guy in any of this. We want to be able to resolve whatever is happening. Suggest realistic steps to make this close. So you're talking to the seller and they're super upset about something. Realistically, what can we do? How can we come to a conclusion to this that will have the house closed that is equitable for both buyers and both sellers? So I'm going to run through the 6 do's and don'ts right now to talk about it, just so you get a better idea. Don't. Remember, don't blame yourself or the customer. Really important. Don't take their anger or any negative comments personally. It's really important that you just let them roll off of you. Don't argue with them. Don't get angry. Let them have their moment. You stay calm. Don't display your irritation at what's happening. You might be really irritated. Maybe they're swearing. Maybe they're really yelling. Don't display your irritation. And really importantly, don't act superior. Yes, you have the information, but they need to get the emotional part of it out. And don't act without thinking. Don't do something without thinking through how the end result's going to be. Here's the do's. I love the do's. Remain calm. Give them a sympathetic ear. Let them talk through this and listen to what they're saying. Listen and be prepared for a lengthy conversation. Oh my goodness. Sometimes playing out that conversation may take much longer than you want it to, but they need you to be able to do that, to be able to help them resolve and focus on what the true issue is. Try to understand their frustrations. They are frustrated. Something's happened that's really derailing this deal. Ask for additional information to resolve the problem more quickly. Go back and talk to the other agent. Go back and talk to the lender. Go back and talk to the people you need to be able to have things come to the result that you want it to. Behave professionally, and finally offer a solution as soon as you possibly can. I'm going to list these so you'll be able to see them at the end of this video. Any questions, any comments, please let me know. But remember, de-escalate, conflict resolution. It's what's going to be happening for all of us now.